Hello Pisces, and welcome to the Green Women Tarot. This is your reading for the first half of February 2021. So that's from the 1st to about the 15th. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle. And this is the Magical Times Oracle, and I'll be using this to draw a couple of cards from just to start your reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for Pisces for the first half of February 2021. What messages are here for Pisces for the first half of February 2021? What does Pisces need to know? So I'll just fan the deck out and choose a couple of cards for you. And let's see what you get. You have flexibility. Gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you. Bend, don't break. Right, so there you go. Instead of standing your ground in a defensive sort of way, time to bend a little bit. Be flexible in the situations. Work with what's around you. And you've also got power. Call upon the elements. Focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. Wow. So you may find, you don't have to lose that power if you're flexible in a situation. And perhaps being flexible helps you be more powerful. And sort of don't lose sight of your goals, your intentions. Keep working at them, and you may find you step into your own power. So there you've got power and flexibility. But let's see where the rest of the reading goes. And today I'm using, hang on. Let's see what's on the cards for Pisces for the first half of February 2021. What messages are here for Pisces for the first half of February this year? What does Pisces need to know? So this is the Shadowscape Tarot, and I'll be using this to draw a couple of cards, just to, I'll be using this to do an 8-card spread for you, as I usually do. And the first 2 cards will depict you, where you are now in your situation. The next 2 cards will highlight the challenges that you face at this time, and show the prevalent energies. And then beneath that, we will put the next 2 cards, which will offer some guidance from Spirit. And then the final 2 cards may reveal your possible outcome to the situation. So let's see what you get. You start with the Knight of Pentacles, and that's nice energy, and death. So there's an offer, and that may be related to projects and work-related things. It's sort of like getting back on track as well. And the Death card is about rising up, finding your power, reinventing yourself. It's about transitions rather than endings. It is about endings, but the transitions that come from them. And then your challenges are the Ace of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. And then your guidance from Spirit is the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords. And the Four of Cups and the Page of Pentacles are your outcome cards. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got Judgment, which speaks about a calling, really. This sort of really fits with the Death card as well. It's sort of like finding that calling and hearing that calling and finding that path again. Rising up. And this particular Death card is all about rising up anew. So let's just start here where, as I say, perhaps for some of you, you're struggling to get back on track, to feel that you're able to begin making the practical steps, taking the practical steps and making the first steps in progress. The energy of the Knights of Pentacles is a slow energy, but it's a methodical one. So I get a sense that, you know, when I look at the cards, it's like something's come to an end. You're in transitioning now from something that's ended. That ending may not have been welcome. It may have been a bit daunting, uncomfortable, but it's pushing you out to rise up again in a new form. And there, you know, there you're sort of trying to get back on track with that. And for some of you, it may well mean an offer has come your way and it's sort of connected to this ending, which opens up new beginnings for you. But if you can see, this particular Death card is all about the rising phoenix. The phoenix actively destroys himself and then rises up anew from his ashes. So it's like an ending, but potential here, offers here, you know, and it's perhaps a struggle to get back on track, because you've got here in your challenge row the Ace of Pentacles, which indicates to me, and you know, the challenge being to grasp this opportunity, to see that potential and work with it, to seize the day, to seize the moment. And sort of it's reflected here in the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck as well, hearing that call, seizing the day. So there's part of your challenge there is to get out of the state of inertia you may well be in, or you may well feel you're in now, and be ready to spring into action as opportunities arise, as potentials begin to emerge. Because that's what the Ace of Pentacles is. It's a potential, a seed that if you harness it, if you use it, if you take all the practical steps you need and do all the mundane physical things that you need to do to bring it into fruition, you can. It sort of bodes well for new beginnings in project-related things and career-related aspects as well. It's about building something up. But you've got the Hanged Man here, and it sort of like suggests that stasis you may well be feeling as you endure this ending. You know, so I get a sense it's suggesting that, you know, the challenge there is to find the good in the ending, find that beginning, that enlightenment. The Hanged Man puts himself in stasis in order so that he can see things in a new perspective and gain enlightenment. But it's about being held back, holding yourself back. Often, you know, the Hanged Man is often depicted as having chosen to put himself in that position in order to gain some enlightenment, a new perspective on things. So that's your challenge, is to see that the good in this ending and grasp the potentials that are coming from it and be ready to spring into action. You know, this is all very much like your power card here, you know, calling upon the elements, focusing your intentions, seizing the day, you know, and finding that power within you. Your guidance from Spirit shows that, you know, in line with the Hanged Man, you've got this impasse you're at. The Two of Swords is about being at an impasse, a fork in the road. There is a decision that needs to be made. And until you make that decision, you're going to be stuck. And then you may miss the potential to seize upon an opportunity. So the guidance sort of suggests you need to make that decision. You need to open yourself to a negotiation, perhaps, and that sort of fits in with your flexibility card. You need to perhaps be a little more flexible in your thinking, a little more open to doing things a little differently. But you've got the Ace of Swords, which shows solutions will come your way. And, you know, you've got two aces here, two beginnings right above and below this end card, this death card. So, you know, it suggests that there is something for you to seize in this. A solution. Ace of Swords speaks of solutions, ideas, moments of epiphany, and success. It is one of the victory cards. So, you know, in your guidance row, it sort of suggests that you can. There is a solution here. You just need to be flexible. You just need to perhaps change your perspective, think less rigidly, and go with the flow a bit. But work with something that is there. There's a potential there that you need to work with, and perhaps in order to see the way out, to see how you can use this potential, you need to tap into your intuition. But this bodes well for moving forward, for getting that clarity you need. And where does it take you? You've got the Four of Cups. So this is a card of cessation, of having perhaps a little more than enough. It shows, I get a sense though, it's also a card about reflection, but the warning is not to be too engrossed in inner reflections so that you miss potentials around you. This suggests again that you may want to think on things a bit. You may find yourself still hesitating, still thinking upon it, but there is that opportunity once again. It's sort of talked about here in this card. You know, there's a potential that you could miss an opportunity overthinking things, but you know, it is good to have some inner reflection and to you know, take your time before moving forward sometimes. But as an outcome card, it sort of shows that you may well still linger a little bit, but if there is the potential still there. The Page of Pentacles shows that you're able then to seize upon this potential and begin to work with it. It shows you being prepared to learn, to go on some sort of learning curve. The pages are about taking potentials and putting them into physical form. So it does show that you will get there. Maybe just by the skin of your teeth, but certainly with a bit of flexibility, you may begin to put this idea into progress, into a physical form. And, you know, this potential here that is spoken about all through this reading, this potential has something that can really provide you with a sense of stability, security, and it can bring value into your life. Page of Pentacles is about physical value and comfort. And there you can even see the little figure has the seed in his hand and he's about to make something of it. And, you know, it sort of shows there, the little owl sitting there speaks of having wisdom, of having being watchful and attentive to what is around you, having tapped into your intuition and, you know, gain something from that. But it shows you'll be on the start of building this possible potential thing, whether it's a relationship thing, but it looks very much like a project or a work related thing, but it shows you'll have seized the day and begun to make it into something physical, begun to manifest it. And you know, there's a lot of learning involved in that as well. The Page of Pentacles is the studious page, and he's prepared to learn as he goes. So there you have it, Pisces. It sort of looks like, although you may be feeling stuck in some aspect of an ending here, if you're prepared to be flexible, you'll see a potential, and the cards bode well for you seizing that potential and moving it forward and stepping into your own power. You know, rising up again from perhaps what may have been a difficult ending into something new, bigger and brighter than before. And being able to harness a new beginning and make it work for you. Begin to put it into physical form. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe button, and then enjoy the first half of the month, and God bless you till we meet again.